ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Today I am going to take in the session 5 of Unit 5 Coding and Unit Testing. Today's session I am going to discuss on what is the refactoring and need for refactoring. What is the meaning of refactoring? During the coding process, the coding undergoes some changes. Due to the model specifications, some requirement changes in the softwares. The basic purpose of refactoring is to make code more efficient and maintainable. As the code evolves, the design becomes a more complex work. Refactoring is a technique to improve the existing code by improving its design, that is the internal structures. So means the refactoring is a process of changing the software system in such a way that it does not alter any function of the code. It improves only the internal structures. In test-driven development, refactoring is a key step. So refactoring is not a part of the code, it is performed during the coding activities. So it is not a regular coding. So refactoring is not a regular it's only a part of the coding. Refactoring is applied directly to the source code. Refactoring is done generally to reduce the coupling or increase coherence. To reduce coupling means it's a simpler interactions between the models, easier to understand and modifiable. The coupling antadre already last sessions allella ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ. The coupling is how strongly the different models are interconnected. The strongly coupled means ಅಥವಾ highly coupled means the strong interconnections between the models ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. The loosely coupled means it's a weak interactions between the models. So reduce coupling ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, we can easily understand ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ each model, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೇಲೆ we can easily modify ಮಾಡೋದು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು model ಕೂಡ without affects to the others models, and increase the coherence. So increase cohesion means if there is a cohesion means it's nothing but it's a strongest the bond between the elements of the same model. So ಒಂದೇ model ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ elements ಗೆ strong relationship ನ ನಾವು ನೀಡುವಂತ ನಾವು cohesion ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Means by maximizing the relationship between the element of the same model is called a cohesion. So refactoring involves changing the code to improve some design properties. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ only ನಾವು design properties means internal structure ನ ನಾವು change ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೂಡ functionality ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ change ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ refactoring is applied to the existing code. So here we are not going to add any new functionality to the coding. So to mitigate risk associated with the refactoring, as a two golden rules ನಾವು apply ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. To mitigate risk means to reduce the risk associated with the refactoring. So refactoring apply ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ so ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ risk ನ ನಾವು reduce ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ we go for two golden rules. The first one is a refactoring in small steps. Means refactoring ನಾವು small steps ಅಲ್ಲಿ means small coding models ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ it avoids the risk, and it's have test scripts available to test that functionality. Means instead of manual test ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ so if we have test scripts already built-in test scripts ಇದ್ರೆ we can easily test those functionalities. So by using these two rules we can avoid the risk during the refactoring process. Without test scripts or test suite, so the refactoring it's very difficult, because refactoring cannot be done effectively without an automated test suite. As without doing a refactoring series, such a suite determine the external behavior has changed or not will become more costly. So with the refactoring, the code is continuously improving. The refactor cost is paid by reduced to main effort later. There are various refactoring patterns that are available or proposed to do the code refactoring. With refactoring, the code becomes continuously improving. That is, the design rather than decaying with the time evolves and improves with the time. With refactoring, the quality of the design improves, making it easier to make changes to the code as well as find bugs. The extra cost of the factoring is paid by the savings achieved later in reducing testing and debugging costs, higher quality and reduced effort in making changes. Note that the refactoring is not a technique for bug fixing or improving the code. It is done code that is mostly working. The basic purpose is to make the code live longer by making its structure healthier. It starts with a healthy code and instead of letting it become a weak, it continues to keep it healthy. So you know what is the refactoring methodology? So when we need this refactoring, when is refactoring is needed? There are some easy to spot signs in the code which are sometimes called bad smells that often indicate that some of the desirable design properties may be getting violated or that there is a potential of improving the design. So ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ರಿಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ some desirable design properties ನಾವು violate ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅಥವಾ some design ನಾವು improve ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, already existing code ನ design improve ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದಾಗ we go for refactoring. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು bad smells ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. What is that bad smells? So the bad smells that suggest refactoring may be designed. So ಯಾವಾಗ when we say that coding as a bad smells ಅಂದಾಗ there are some of the things, that's the duplicate code, long method, long class, long parameter list, switch statement, speculative generality, too much communication between objects and the message chaining. The duplicate code is one of the quite common factors. Means one reason for this is when some functionality, small functionality is being executed at multiple places. For example, age can be calculated from the date of birth in the use ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. Another reason is when the classes has containing many subclasses. So duplicate code means that if this logic or function has to be changed, it will have to be changed with all the places that exist, making a changes much harder and costlier. So a duplicate code in the ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so if you want to change anything means we need to change ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಆ code exist ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು we need to change that code. So ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it a bad refactoring, it's very difficult. So next is a long method. If the method is a large, it often represents the situations where it is trying to do too many things and therefore it is not cohesive. The next is a long class. It's similar to large method. Long method tane long class means it contains a large class may indicates that is encapsulating the multiple concepts, making that class is not a cohesive. The next one is a long parameter list. The long parameter list means complex interfaces are clearly not desirable. Means there is an improper design in the coding. That is a long parameter list. Switch statement. So in object oriented programming means OOPS conceptually, if we are not used a polymorphism in the coding, so if you use a switch statement, so the presence of the switch statement in a different places, that instead of using the class hierarchies, the switch statement being used, the presence of the switch statement makes much harder to extend the code. If a new category can be added, so all the switch statement needs to be altered or modified. If you are not used a polymorphism in the OOPS concept. The next is the speculative generalities. The name itself indicates speculative. Means some class hierarchies may exist because the objects in the subclasses seems to be different. So then in case it's a speculative generality. Too much communication between objects. If a method in one class are making many calls to methods of another object to find out about its state, this is the sign of strong coupling. It is possible that this may be unnecessary and hence such a situation should be examined for refactoring. Too much communication between the objects. Already the coupling means there is a strong interactions between the different models. So one model ಇನ್ನೊಂದು model ಜೊತೆ strong interactions ಇದ್ದಾಗ too much communications ಇದ್ದುತ್ತಾ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ both models are interact ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. It's very difficult for the unnecessary situations ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ. So it's a refactoring is examined. So ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ನಾವು refactoring ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ these things should be considered. The message chaining. One method calls another method which simply passes this call to another object and so on. This chain potentially results in unnecessary coupling. So the refactoring already we need to avoid the reduce the coupling and improves the cohesions ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. So all these bad smells in the coding ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದಾಗ we go for refactoring ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ all these things should be avoided. So too much communications means too much of message chaining means it improves the coupling. So we need to avoid that, means we need to reduce that coupling and we improve the cohesions means cohesions within the relationship bonding within the models ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So these are all the bad smells that suggest refactoring may be desired the coding. So ಈ refactoring ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the refactoring generally results is one or more of the following will be. So we go for reduced coupling ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, increased cohesions ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಮತ್ತೆ better adherence to open closed principles. Better adherence means better commitment to the open closed principles. Means open closed means the software it is open for extensions and closed for modifications. That is called open closed principles. Refactoring involves changing the code to improve one of the design properties while keeping the external behavior the same. So multiple choice questions. The first question is, which of the following statements are true? P. Refactoring is the process of changing a software system in which a way that it does not alter the external behavior of the code, it improves the internal structures. Q. An example of refactoring is adding a new features to satisfy customer requirement discovered after a project is shipped. The options were A, P only, B, Q only, C both P and Q, D is neither P nor Q. So refactoring andre already ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, it is a software system. It does not alter any external behavior, functionality it does not alter, it only the internal structure na improve ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So for that the answer is A. The next question, the technique which improves existing code and prevent the design decay with the time is called regression, refactoring, test driven development and none of the above. The technique which improves the existing code and prevent the design decay with the time. The answer for this question is solution B, that is the refactoring. Refactoring has been proposed as a key steps in option a test driven development, a design, and next is extreme programming management. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ as a key steps ಆಗಿ refactoring ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. The answer for this question is C, that is the extreme programming. That is as a process ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು refactoring as a proposed as a key steps in the development of the coding. The next question is, the refactoring is a part of coding in that it is performed during the coding activity but not a regular coding. A is true, B is false. Refactoring is a part of coding in that it is performed during the coding activity but not a regular coding. Yes. We know that refactoring is not a regular coding activity alla, it is also part of the coding ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ the answer for this question is A, that is true. Refactoring done in small steps, true or false? So ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಟೂ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ರೀಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we have to follow two golden rules. That's what is the refactoring in small steps. Have a test scripts ಅಥವಾ test suites available to test existing functionality. So refactoring done in small steps, it's the answer for this question is true. A refactoring generally results in reducing coupling, increased coefficients, better adherence to open closed principle, all of the above. Refactoring general results anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ already we know that reduced coupling anta andre reduced coupling means there is interactions between the different models. It's a strong coupling means it's a strong interconnections. Highly coupled anta andre it's a strong interconnection between the models. ಮತ್ತೆ loose coupled means it's weak connection between the models. Increased coefficients means coefficients ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಮಗೆ there is a bonding, the relationship between the elements in the same model alle elements ಜೊತೆ strong relationship ನ build ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಾವು coefficients ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ better adherence to open closed principles, already open for the extensions and closed for modifications. So ನಾವು refactoring ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we reduce the coupling and we increase the coefficients and we can better commitment ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ open closed principles ಗೆ. So answer for this, the refactoring generally results in all the above. That answer for this question is D, that is the all the above. When refactoring is needed, so ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ refactoring ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? The options ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು bad smells, desirable design properties may be getting violated, potential to improve designs, all of the above. So ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ refactoring ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, bad smells ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ we already know that bad smells ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು, the duplicate code, the long method, long class, long parameter list, switch statement, speculative generality, too much communication between the objects and message channels. These are all the bad smells. Similar way, design properties may getting violated. So some design properties, it's some getting violated idaga ನಾವು we go for refactoring and already potentially improve the design. So all these are the needed for refactoring. The answer for this question is D, that is bad smells ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು refactoring ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, desirable properties ಕೂಡ violate ಆದಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು we go for refactoring and we need to improve the design ಅಂತ ಆದಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ for the existing product kuda we go for refactoring. Answer is D. So summary of the previous session is refactoring ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು. So refactoring ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, so means during a coding process ಅಲ್ಲಿ some code undergoes changes ಆದಾಗ means there is a model specifications ಮತ್ತೆ requirements changes ಆದಾಗ we go for the refactoring ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. The basic purpose of refactoring ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ to make a code more efficient ಮತ್ತೆ maintainable ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we go for the refactoring ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೆ. So totally means the refactoring is the process of changing the software system in such a way that it does not alter the functionality of the code. It only improves the internal structures. So ನಾವು refactoring ನ directly source code ಗೆ ನಾವು apply ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So by the refactoring ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ the results ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, so from this refactoring general results is one of the reduce coupling ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನಾವು, increased coefficients ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಮತ್ತೆ better commitment, that's a better adherence to the open closed principles ನಾವು ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. So refactoring ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we have to follow the two golden rules ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. So those two golden rules ಯಾವಂದ್ರೆ the refactoring done in a small steps means ನೀವು ದೊಡ್ಡ if you have to go for the long steps ಹೋದಾಗ it is very difficult to analyze. So the refactoring small steps ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ we can easily track out means, and the second one is have a test scripts available to test functionality means the already built-in test suite available ಇದ್ದಾಗ we can check external behaviors from this refactoring, that external behavior ಏನಾದರೂ changes ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಾವು. So ನಾವು refactoring ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ main functionality ಏನಾದರೂ changes ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾವು we can check with this ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಯೂಟ್. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ರೀಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅವೈಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅವೈಲಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ರೀಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ನಾವು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಟೂ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ರೀಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿಂಗ್. ರೀಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಬೇಕು, ದ ರೀಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ, ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೋಡ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೆನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ ಅಥವಾ ವೆನ್ ದ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ ದ ಡೂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ಎ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಯುಲೇಟಿವ್ ಜನರಾಲಿಟಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ವೆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಟೂ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಅವಾಗ there is a more communication between the models ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವಾಗ it is a strong coupling ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವಾಗ it is a more connections between the objects ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, we need to reduce the coupling, so that time we go for the refactoring ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಹಾಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಚೈನಿಂಗ್ is nothing but it's like communications, then the ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು model method it calls the another model method, so we simply process one call to another call and so on. So this each chain ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it is a unnecessary coupling ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ we go for the refactoring. So today's sessions I prepared this session from this software engineer precise approach Pankaj Aylward edition ಇಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ software engineer practitioner approach ರೋಜರ್ ಎಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ಮನ್ ಟಾಟಾ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ರೋನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ನಾನು ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಆಲ್.